What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Today I want to do a fun video, go over the idea of, do you need a very good portrait lens, like a depth of field blurry background lens, or can you get away with something like this? So this is the Sony ZV-1, of which these photos were shot with, and it doesn't have a horrible lens, the 24-70 1.8 to 2.8, but because it's a 1-inch sensor, the depth of field's not like amazing. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. So what I want to know is, can you blur the background enough using AI and editing to justify not having a fancy portrait lens? We're gonna see what we can do on the computer, and we're gonna see if you guys want to try it out. If you guys want to try out Luminar or Luminar AI, which is the one I'm using right now, there is a link down below if you get the trial, or if you buy the version, I get a kickback. It supports the channel a lot. All right, so this is Photoshop, obviously. And then here's two photos. This one is unedited. This one is edited, okay? However, I want to see if I can blur the background just a little bit more. So you can use Luminar AI on its own, but I find it better in here because it's not perfect. So if you can tweak it a little, that'll help. And then we're going to use the trusty Wacom tablet to just blur things. So what we're going to do is, once you have your photo out, you duplicate the layer. So Control J or Command J. Then you're going to go Filter. Then you're going to go Skylum Software. Then you go Luminar AI. All right, then you give it a second to load. From here, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do, but all we're going to do is we're going to go Edit. I'm going to go all the way down here where it says Bokeh, Portrait Bokah. Now, the reason it says Portrait Bokah is it doesn't work well with like a full-length shot where you're trying to blur the background. It doesn't know what to do with it. So shots like 3/4, just below the hips and higher work the best. So like ones like this. So when you do Portrait AI, we give it an amount. Let's do like 79. So you'll see what happens to the background now. Now, the cool thing with this Portrait AI feature is it selects the subject really well. You can see that, right? What it doesn't do well is the edges, because she's got some like loose hair coming out, the edges are too perfect. So that will fix in post. So let's just do that. Let's do that amount. Then we say apply. Also, if you guys haven't seen my shortcuts video, I did make one probably, I don't know, quite a few months ago, where my shortcuts are very quick on my hands. Please go check out that video. I think it will give a lot of you a way to speed up your editing. But anyway, okay, so now the reason we got a second layer here, the reason we did a second layer here is so that we can mask it out. So all we're going to do is put a mask on it. And then you can see when we turn it off and on what it's done to the background. It's not like magical, but the way it's blurred is quite realistic, besides for the edge of her, okay? So what we want to do is we're going to put a mask on it. We're going to zoom in. Now you can see here, it's not bad. The problem is over here. Her hair looks too normal. If you had a girl with perfectly straight hair, which you'll see on the next photo, works way better. If you do it on a guy, it works way better. But I just want to show you these two examples. If you guys want to see more examples, please let me know in the comments below. I'll go through some more photos. If you want to send me photos to try it on your photos, let me know. I could do that too. But let's do this. So what we're going to do now is take a soft paintbrush. You're going to take black, and all you're going to do is you're going to paint over this edge of her here. And we're going to try see if we can just bring back parts of the fluffy parts in her hair. Okay, you'll see now what I need to do. Okay, and obviously this is pushing it a bit too far, so the realism thing is it's not gonna look right if it's so strong. So what we'll do is we'll bring that down as well. So we just fix this edge a little bit. Fix this edge a little bit. Okay, now what we want to do is just drop the opacity of the layer down a bit so that it looks blurry but not too much. So that's better. And then what you can do in here is, all you need to do is get rid of some of these harsher bits over here of the bokeh here, just to distract you from what's going on. See these harsh bits here? Yeah. All right, and then there you can see what it's done now. So, I mean, is that as real as a real lens? Probably not. But I mean, if you had to blur the background a little, you could. We're going to do it on this one as well. So from here, duplicate the layer, filter, Skylum software, Luminar AI. Now you'll see this one works much better because her hair is more straight and perfect, as opposed to Clarice's hair, which was more curly. So it was a bit harder for her to do it. So what we're going to do here is we'll do it a little bit less of like a overkill strong version. We'll do less. We'll do like 30. Let's do like 30. So what we can see here is you see this background. If I turn it off, you can see how much better the blur is. You can even see on the circular stuff, it's done a good job. Luminar AI has got some really cool features. Luminar 4 was pretty good too, especially with sky replacement. That's the reason I got it. It does it a bit better than the Photoshop sky replacement, I feel. But let me just show you the AI blur so you can see there in the background. Not bad. And because her hair is straight, it's a much easier thing to do for Photoshop. You can see even the fluffy part on her hair is kind of gone, which she probably doesn't mind. I'll take that out. You can even see around her legs and stuff. It's done a pretty good job of blurring only what's away from her. So this is too close to her, so like the lens knows not to blur it. Look at that. That's what the Bokeh Blur does. Now what I want to know from you guys down below is this as good as a portrait lens? I don't think so. I think the lens is always going to have a charm to it. All different lenses, vintage lenses, Canon, Sony, they're all going to do different things to the background, and I think that's the charm behind depth of field blur. But I think if you have a shot which is super in focus, then you can blur it a little bit. Okay, let's do one more thing. Before we go, I'm going to take a photo from Envato Elements, of which there's a link down below as well. If you want to get like stock footage, stock photos, graphic templates, anything, you can get it from there. I've made more money off this using it for clients than what I have paid for it for a year. I got it for YouTube, but then I started throwing songs for clients. I started using graphic templates for titles, all for clients, and I've made all my money back just by charging them for the service. So what we're going to do, let's look for portraits. Let's see if we can find something with an in focus background. All right, let's try this one. This is one of the ones from Envato. So we duplicate, we go filter. My neighbors are very loud, I apologize. We'll go Luminar AI, we go edit, we go Portrait Bokeh, we go 22, let's try it out. Yeah, see, that worked really well. Okay, and you can see it masks really well. It messed up here a little bit. So what you can do is bring the radius down. You can go on defocus. And what we're going to do is just paint out this bit where it messed up. Don't have to be too serious about how accurate you're being, because you're going to fix it when you're inside Photoshop. So just get this done. Let's get this done. All right, let's try that out. So let's apply that. Like I was saying, this is not going to replace your portrait lens, for me at least. But it's nice to see where it's going. Like if you know that you can like get away with like taking a photo with your phone and still getting away with like a really cool, maybe that's a cool video. I'll do a photo shoot with my phone and I'll blur them all. I like that idea. That will be the next one. Anyway, but you can see what it's done here. Did a really good job around her hair. You can see how badly that wall's been blurred out. Okay, now my biggest problem here is that is still the same distance away as that. So it should have blurred this also, which it hasn't. But I mean, how many people are going to see that? Not horrible. Let's go back to the one that I did for you guys. You can see the background blur here. And then you can see the background blur here. I think this one was the best one. Anyway, that's the video. So short and sweet. I wanted to just get one up for you guys. There's a few more tutorials coming. There is a lot of behind the scenes and tutorial test videos coming from while I was shooting. Please subscribe. And then I moved a lot of the vlogs to the vlog channel again. The technical vlogs about gear or about a camera shop or about something to do with gear, that'll go here. But other vlogs where I'm just having fun with people or I'm going to see something or showing off the country, that is all on the other channels. Please go down below, subscribe to all those channels, and then I'll see you guys around. Please don't forget to use my affiliate links. It helps the channel, it helps me. Oh, lastly, also follow me on Instagram. I post all kinds of fun stuff there. Cool. I'll see you guys later. Bye.